My name is Daniel Miller. I'm 41 years old. I've been in addiction since I was 13 years old. I started out smoking weed, and then I went to cocaine at 14. Got my first cocaine charge at 14. I got sent off. Went to juvenile, went to boot camp, RYDC, stuff like that. And then I went to about 16 or about 17. I got introduced to methamphetamines. I got on methamphetamines real bad. I probably did methamphetamines. Well, I did methamphetamines all my life. But in about 25, I had trouble with my back. Went and seen a doctor, and then they sent me to pain management. He wrote me all the pain pills that I needed. So I got hooked on pain pills real bad. When I got hooked on pain pills real bad, they didn't tell me the addiction that it would cause me. They didn't tell me the sickness and the withdrawals you would have, when you don't have them. And so I started taking pain, but then I got addicted to them. Then I started taking more than I was prescribed. And so when I got taking more than I prescribed, and then I started having to buy them off the street. When I bought them off the street, they was expensive, and it got to the point to where I just, all my money, all my paycheck and everything was going to pain pills, and it got to the point to where all my money was going to pain pills, and then my life just went down from there. I lost a job, lost my family, lost my kids multiple times. And it got to the point to where I would do anything to get pain pills. And so, I started stealing, robbing, taking from my family. I even took from my daughter, to support my habit. And pain pills got to the point where it was so expensive. Then I went to heroin because heroin was cheaper and it was stronger. I got on heroin, and that's when I really took a fold. I got my first heroin charge at 2013, went to prison, and been in and out of prison, up until about 2 years ago. I become a monster, man. That stuff really changed me. Maybe I turned into a monster, and I would do anything to get it. I'd do anything for the next fix. My life become, I live for the next fix or the next high. And then it got to the point to where, when you first do it, it makes you feel like you're on top of the world, you ain't no pain, but then it becomes a habit, and then that habit becomes a struggle, and then that struggle, that's all you're doing is chasing it. And that's what your life, revolves around, is just chasing that next high. And my life just went down from there, man. I just come to a point that I was just miserable. I'm talking about miserable. Like I said, I'd do anything to get it. I lost my kids and my family so many times, in and out of jail and prisons. I was miserable. I was miserable for years. And it got to the point to where the last time I was in jail, I was so miserable, I was ready to get locked up because I was ready to get off of it and get clean. And then when I got in jail, like I said, I hit my knees, begged God to take it from me because I was so miserable. I got in a program. When I was in jail, I sat in jail 13 months this last time, got in a program called drug court, and that's when my recovery was started. I've been clean 28 months and got everything back. Everything that I lost, got everything. Got my kids back, got a new family, job, vehicle. I lost everything when I was on heroin and fentanyl. I lost everything. And I got it all back now. My own place, own truck, got my kids back. I'm a good dad. My kids honor roll, straight A student. And life is good now. If a kid or somebody asked me, or an adult asked me, I would tell them run from it. Because number one, if you give in and do it, that first time you do it could kill you. Like fentanyl is that serious. Like it's life or death. And like it's life or death for me. I know if I go back out and use, it's life or death. And so the best thing to do is just get away from it. Like don't even try it, because if you try it, and if you do make it after that first time you try it, it's gonna make you feel so good, and you're gonna love it so much, you're gonna keep doing it. And every time you do it, you're playing with your life, because at any given time, it could take your life just like that. I've had family members that I've lost to fentanyl. Loved ones, friends. Like there's so many friends that I've lost because of fentanyl that I can't. I would sit here half of the day telling you the friends I've lost. Like, it's serious. It's life or death now. It's so serious. And if you're struggling with it, I would talk to somebody. I would tell them, don't be scared to come out and say, hey, I got a problem. I need help with it. And talk to somebody that can help you. The worst experience I had with fentanyl is losing loved ones, losing close friends, and just the type of person that it made me. Like I said, it turned me into a monster, man. Like, taking from my child, like I took from my kid. I stole from my own kid to support that habit. And I would say, you know, that's pretty much as low as you can go in my book. You know, that's when you take from your own kids or your mom or your family, that's pretty low. And I was low. I was a monster. You know, it made me into somebody that I would never thought I would be. The relationship I have with my daughter now is amazing. Like, she's my best friend. Like, she's with me everywhere I go. She's you know, it's just she's with me always. And you know what I mean? And just for her to not be ashamed of me, you know, be proud of me now, be there for her. Now she knows I'm there for her, you know, and there through her schooling, no matter what she's going through, I'm there for her. And that means a lot to me to be a good dad, because now I can say I'm a good father, you know what I mean? And that makes me feel good. How I feel now, since I've been clean, is just full of love, joy, happiness, and peace, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to look over my shoulder no more and, you know, scared that the police is gonna get me, or that I'm running because I got warrants, or, you know, and another big thing is, like, when my family or friends see me coming, they don't run or lock their purse up, or, you know what I mean? They don't have to worry about that anymore. Now when they see me coming, they love and they smile to see me coming, like I'm happy to be around. And, you know, that makes you feel good, you know, because when I was in my addiction, people really didn't even want me around. Like, I probably didn't go to Christmases and Thanksgivings for years just because I wasn't allowed, you know what I mean? And now I understand that, you know, and now just to be able to be, you know, welcome with open arms is the best feeling in the world, you know.